doing today, sir?
I'm good, sleepy, excited, a little hungry. I was gassy earlier, but cool.
I've said this to I saw this at Sundance. I was in the premiere audience, and I fucking loved it. Like, it floored me, and I saw it again recently, floored me again. When did you realize you were part of, like, such a special movie?
It was literally when I was reading the script. That's why it made me hungry for it. Like, when I first got the script, I was playing Xbox at the time, So Constructive. And it made me literally just wonder if they knew who I was and just wrote a movie behind who I was. I was just like, oh my goodness, this is me on paper, you know. And I was just like, I gotta have this role. I told my team, I told my mom, like, she could do something about it. I just really, it had just a certain tone of honesty that was throughout it that just made it such a great, like, project. And I was like, I got to be a part of it. And then during filming, just the environment that was created by, you know, Alfonso and Jesse and everybody that was on set, from the grips all the way up to, you know, to Alfonso, everyone was just loving and just on the same creative wavelength. Everybody wanted to make something that was great. So that was fun. And I think it worked. I think people like it.
I haven't spoken to anyone who said anything less than this movie rocks. You know, how much from when you got the script to what people are seeing on screen, how much changed along the way? How much, once you got cast, did anyone tweak dialogue? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, no, the entire thing was very like specific. You know, Alfonso let us be free as, you know, creating the characters, and it's like we didn't have to really do much when it came to dialogue and stuff, because it was so true to what teenagers are. So we didn't have to, you know, oh, we got to change this to make it sound more realistic. Like, everything was just, you know, it was there. It was like small adjustments, you know, to make sure that the rating stayed at PG-13. But other than that, it was almost perfect from what I had got first. You know, I know it went through some changes, but yeah, it was good, man.
Absolutely. When you this movie sold for a lot of money at Sundance, everyone was buzzing about it. I'm sure a lot of people in Hollywood have seen it over the last few months. How has your life possibly changed in terms of maybe meetings, in terms of meeting other directors based on this, or is it still, because it hasn't come out yet, it's still on the down low?
I mean, of course, it has really. I've gotten more busy, and I've met people from every network you can think of, and I'm just like, okay, I got you. A lot less sleep, but this is what I was waiting for. You know, I was looking for those days where I wouldn't be sleeping because I'm working, and that it's good. And I've met a lot of new casting directors, and a lot of new opportunities have popped up, you know, and so it's been really helpful. This is like the perfect launch pad for my career, because it's like my first thing, and so like now it's only like up and up, and it's kind of depressing because, you know, usually people start with, you know, the worst is first, but no, one of my best is first. So now I'm like, I can only go up.
Well, I mean, you never know. This could just be the beginning. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I think that you do really great work in this movie. I'm very confident you will be booking something good in the future. Before I run out of time, because I have limited time with you, I've been playing a game with everyone, and you are now about to play. It's called Save or Kill.
Okay.
One of these things you can save. One of these is erased from existence forever. What do you save? It's a way of finding out what you like.
Okay.
Please answer what you will save.
Okay.
For example, Star Wars versus Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Are you a big Trekkie, or you like Star Trek?
I just like the way that the new ones are filmed, and then if you look at the old ones, it's just, they keep my attention more than Star Wars.
All good?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad.
The Wire or Mad Men?
Mad Men.
NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
Wow, that's a tough one. You know what? The Backstreet Boys.
A lot of people say Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Zelda or Mario?
Zelda.
I agree with you. Han Solo or Indiana Jones?
Indiana Jones.
The Beatles or Rolling Stones?
The Rolling Stones.
Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings.
Iron Man or Captain America?
You know what? Iron Man. Yeah, Iron Man would, yeah.
Twilight or 50 Shades of Grey?
Twilight.
This one's brutal, and I'm just going to be honest. Martin Scorsese or Steven Spielberg?
Steven, don't beat me up. Martin.
DC or Marvel?
Oh, Marvel, of course.
Back to the Future or Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters.
The Sopranos or Walking Dead?
Walking Dead.
I don't know if you're familiar with wrestling. Rowdy Roddy Piper or Andre the Giant?
You know what? I really didn't. Me and Andre the Giant really didn't. You know, we didn't click. You know, I like the Big Show better than I like Andre the Giant. Not trying to say nothing, you know, but I feel like even though Andre is kind of like the original Big Show, so I have to go with Rowdy.
I'm not sure if you've seen They Live, the movie, John Carpenter. If not, you need to see it immediately.
Okay.
But Rowdy Roddy Piper is in that, and it's a phenomenal movie with a ridiculously amazing action scene. Just trust me on this one.
So I got to see this. Okay, I got to see
They Live, John Carpenter. You'll love it. Came out in the 80s.
80s.
Phenomenal.
80s. Is this before this? Oh, that is before. That's before the switch in management with the WWE.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Jumping back into the movie, what was it like for you getting the role? Was it one of these things where you auditioned a shitload of times? Was it one of these things where you went in once and things were going well?
Yeah, it was just like I went in the first time for the audition and I played Angry Birds in the audition room because I was nervous, and I did that one. Went back the next day. Angela was like, "Yeah, we like you. You're Earl." I was like, that makes me nervous." And then I went to the chemistry read with Thomas later on that week, and Alfonso was on Skype with us. And then I went to Missouri to see my brother graduate from the military, his military graduation. And then that day was the day that they called me and told me that I booked the movie. So that was like a 2-week span type situation. Is much shorter than Thomas and Olivia's long 6 to a year month. I was like, wow, that was a long time. So
that's insane. I can't even imagine within 2 weeks your life changing like that.
Yeah,
like it's crazy. One of the things that cinephiles love about the movie, myself included, Werner Herzog. There's all these cinephile references and all these movies you guys sort of play on. How familiar were you with all the references, and how much were you just bullshitting your way through it?
I was not. I didn't know what Werner Herzog was, what Midnight Cowboy was, what any of these references were until Alfonso showed them to us. Like, he gave us all the DVDs that we made spoofs of. He either showed us clips of them or sent us the entire DVD so we could watch it and get the feel for it. He sent me Midnight Cowboy, and now that's like my favorite movie to watch. I love Midnight Cowboy. And so I really didn't have to bullshit, because I knew from the clips or whatever what we had to do and the objective of, the spoofs. So it was like, okay, I didn't go into war blind, people. I got it,
When you think back on the making of the movie, everyone always, there's always like a day or two like memorable moments from filming. Is there a day or two that you specifically always remember from the shoot?
I will always remember the whole shooting process was just crazy, but it was a night that we were shooting the interview with Rachel's mom, and Jesse Andrews, the writer, was sitting downstairs and I was sitting in the living room with him, and he just bust out beatboxing. Jesse's a really good beatboxer, and it surprised everybody that was downstairs. And so he was beatboxing, and then I just started singing random songs for a good like 5 to 10 minutes, just making stuff up. And then it was a day that we all went to the Pirates game, like Alfonso, Jeremy, me, Thomas, Olivia. It was just like a lot of fun times.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
I'm going to say thank you so much for your time. Did you, by the way, did you borrow anything from set? Hypothetically, did you borrow anything?
Like, as in?
Costumes, props?
I asked the costume director, Jenny, I asked her for a few things. I was like, hey, I need that hat and this hat. Those two sock pairs are beautiful. This shirt, this was going to be a Earl shirt, but Alfonso didn't use it, so I was like, oh, that's so good. Can I get it?
Seriously, though, congratulations on this movie. You did a phenomenal job. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.